I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms, and I will.
The war's already begun. I've drawn first blood.
Cersei will be ready. They know we're coming.
Hi guys, it's Fentoni. This is gonna be my episode 3 breakdown for the trailer that came out after episode 2, and in this video I might be talking about spoilers, so just be careful for them. So episode 3 is called The Queen's Justice. It could potentially be talking about Cersei getting justice against Ellaria Sand for killing Myrcella, as in the last episode Stormborn, Euron Greyjoy captured her along with her daughter Tyene Sand and Yara Greyjoy. So let's get into the breakdown. There's lots of Daenerys at Dragonstone, and the dragons are flying overhead. Could this be the arrival of Jon Snow, and it gets them rowdy as they sense his true parentage, and that he is the son of Rhaegar Targaryen? Or maybe it's just the show showing them off, as they weren't in episode 2, and you know how much the show loves dragons. They've actually reduced the amount of direwolf scenes because they're expensive, but the dragon scenes have increased, and they're probably even more expensive. In this shot of Daenerys, people think Jon Snow is above her on the stairway, but I'm not sure. Has Dany something on her mind? Maybe she's starting to like Jon Snow, or maybe she's starting to think maybe I should help him against the White Walkers? Or has she received bad news about Castle Rock, Highgarden, or perhaps about Yara? Euron Greyjoy's on horseback in a crowd, and he's probably got Ellaria, Tyene, and Yara Greyjoy tied up. The people seem pretty happy here. I thought the people hate Cersei, but maybe there's more going on here. Euron is loving this, and it seems like he has several different personalities depending on what situation he's in. I'm sure the actor who plays him has talked about this. You know, he can be a psycho, he can be charming, he can be quite formal. Cersei is speaking to someone in this shot, and she says, "The war's already begun. I've drawn first blood." Could this be Tycho Nestoris from the Iron Bank? Maybe he's come to King's Landing to get the money that the crown owes the bank, and Cersei has promised him to pay it back after she wins the war. She has drawn first blood, as Euron did attack Yara, and maybe she's talking about Highgarden here, as we do know the Lannisters will attack the castle. Jon Snow and Davos arriving at Dragonstone, I think, and they're being met by some of Daenerys' forces. They're probably going to be disarmed here and brought to Dany. Tyrion's telling somebody that Cersei will be ready. Is he talking to Daenerys, or Daenerys and Jon Snow together? Or maybe the planned attack on Castle Rock, and Tyrion warns Daenerys that Cersei will be ready for them? Or maybe it's something else. Interesting point here though, we've not actually seen any Dothraki yet, so it will be interesting to see how they react to Westeros and its people, especially the climate now winter has come. Even more Dothraki, and they're guarding Missandei, Tyrion and Dany, and maybe Jon and Davos. And Varys is heard saying, "They know we're coming." He must be talking about Castle Rock, or maybe Highgarden. Maybe word has reached Daenerys about Highgarden, and she's ready to go. Even more Daenerys, and I think she's talking to Jon Snow here. They will definitely have some sort of connection, but neither of them will know about Jon being Rhaegar's son. The Jon and Daenerys meeting is something that I've been waiting for years, but I can't wait to see Jon and the dragons. How are they going to react to him? Grey Worm's getting ready to leave Dragonstone maybe, and he might be saying goodbye to Missandei. He has the dragon brooch that he's been seen wearing, maybe gives it to her before he leaves. Jaime's either in King's Landing or Highgarden with his armour on here. This must be him leaving for Highgarden, or maybe he's walking through the castle after a Lannister victory. Euron is presenting his priceless gifts, Ellaria, Tyene and Yara, and Cersei will make Ellaria Sand suffer. Maybe she'll kill Tyene in front of her for revenge for Myrcella, but I think Yara will be Euron's prisoner to do as he wishes. She might be kept alive to suffer, or maybe to try to draw Theon back to King's Landing. This shot of Sansa is very overused. It's been in a couple trailers now, and the picture was released on its own. There is someone behind her we think, and it must be someone we know. I think it's Bran, like many people do, as Bran's going to spend most of his time at the Weirwood Tree. Has he told her something? Or maybe he's revealed his powers by looking into her past. The attack on Castle Rock, and it's Unsullied versus Lannister soldiers. The Lannisters are going to be at Highgarden, so there might not be a massive force at Castle Rock, so the Unsullied might take this castle. And then we get the big stuff. Jon with Davos enters Dragonstone in the throne room and meets Daenerys for the first time we think. I can't wait for this. I'm a big fan of both Jon Snow and Daenerys, but as I said, neither of them will actually know that Jon Snow is Rhaegar's son at this time. Will Jon bend the knee? He needs the dragon glass, and dragon fire would be pretty handy against the whites. This is going to be a really intense scene. I'm actually surprised this trailer revealed some of the stuff, especially Jon and Dany. But HBO wants us to get excited, and they know anything with Jon Snow and Daenerys gets us excited. This video is a bit short, but I don't plan on making a 10-minute video based on less than 30 seconds of footage. But I will definitely be making lots of episode 3 prediction videos. So what do you think? Have we gotten some trailer trickery here, or is it all straightforward? So leave all your thoughts and anything I've missed in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on it, and then if you've not already done so, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.